This is a video solution for practice exercise 5. The goal of this practice exercise is to go through the project setup process and link an architectural model and then enable work sharing. In this practice exercise, we will begin by linking the architectural model. To do this, on the Insert ribbon, in the Link panel, click Link Revit. And then select the architectural link, and then in the Positioning drop-down, select Auto Internal Origin to Internal Origin, and then click Open. Once Revit reads the file and links it to the project, we need to pin the linked model. So I'll select the link, and then in the contextual ribbon, click Pin. Remember, if you cannot select the link, check your selection options and make sure Select Links and Select Pinned Elements is enabled so that you can select it. The next step is to enable work sharing. And on the Collaborate ribbon, in the Manage Collaboration panel, we can click Collaborate. Now we're going to get a message stating that we need to save the model. Just a quick note here, I do have a copy of the exercise file just in case you need a backup copy to begin from scratch. I'll click Save the Model and Continue. And then we need to enable work sharing within our network, so I'll select Within Your Network and click OK. Alright, after work sharing is enabled, we need to save the model as the central model. And so we can do that by clicking Save on the Quick Access toolbar. And since this is the first time that the project is being saved since work sharing was enabled, we can click Save on the Quick Access toolbar and get this dialog. And simply click Yes to save the project, and it will be saved as the central model. Now, we don't want to work in the central model, so we will close the central model by clicking File, Close, and then we want to create a local model. To create a local model, click Open, and then we'll select the model that we just saved as the central model, and then in the work sharing area, make sure that Create New Local is selected, and then click Open. And this will create a local model, and it will append your username to the end of the file name, and we now have a local copy of the central model. The next step is to create two worksets. So on the Collaborate ribbon, in the Manage Collaboration panel, click Worksets, and then in the Worksets dialog, click New. And we'll name the first one Power, and click OK. And then we will create a Lighting workset, and click OK. Now we have our two new worksets created. I'll click OK. And then Revit will ask if we want to make the lighting workset the active workset. I'll click No for this example, and we'll leave it set to workset 1. Now, at this point, we need to synchronize the changes to the central model. On the Collaborate ribbon, in the Synchronize panel, click Synchronize and Modify Settings, and then select User-Created Worksets, and we'll make sure that we relinquish those, and we'll click OK. And lastly, we can close the project. That'll make sure everything is saved, synchronized, and relinquished. So we'll click File, Close, and as long as we don't get any messages that are appearing, then everything is relinquished and saved and synchronized. And this completes practice exercise 5.